Hello? Hey. I did, but how come? Let's see the now you can talk.
Hello? Oh, they need this. Alex?
Can you hear me?
Oh my gosh, you're there. Okay, do you have a camera? Or are you dressed inappropriately? Is that what's going on?
I'm wearing tzitzis, but
You're wearing tzitzis. That's in the upper body. That's good. Okay. No, you have a camera? I mean, you don't have to put on a camera, but I'm just
I
wondering.
have a camera. I just don't know where it is.
You just don't know where it is. Okay, fine. I know. I just wanted to see if everything's working. Okay. Okay. So if you're here, that's okay. And then we'll get as soon as the other guys come. We're on. I'm just learning here with.
Good to hear your voice. Okay,
Who's that?
Alex Lyons.
I know. What do you mean it's good to hear my voice? We've been talking for the past 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Like this,
Okay. All right. Oh, you don't know where your camera. We don't know where your camera is. Well, if you could speak to Avrami Rabin or Zev Bader, because they're giving out cameras to everybody who needs. But that would be a little bit complicated. Yes, but that.
I have a camera on my computer, but I don't know if
Right.
it connects to that.
Sure. That's what I'm saying. Use your computer. It's much easier.
Also on the phone.
Yeah.
But I'm using my computer right now.
You're using your computer, so that's the way. That's the best thing to do.
It should work.
One second. I can see, but not hear. That says Alex Lyons. Okay. But now you can hear me, right? Now you can hear. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're using your phone.
No,
Or
I'm
using
not.
your computer. Using a computer, and your computer doesn't have a camera on it.
Tell them to, like, in the bottom.
It
left.
does.
should
I don't know
have.
why it's not working.
Tell them in the bottom left. You can turn on your camera.
On your bottom left of your screen, you can turn on your camera. I sound like such an expert on this, but Sam here is like.
How do you do that, Glick?
You click, man. You click.
What do I click?
Click.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so Glick, now you're staying for Pesach? Are there any flights out?
No, Click is staying for the rest of his life. So that's basically, yeah.
How weird is this? This is a crazy situation.
Yes, this is weird. And we'll talk about that a little bit too. But is anybody else home?
In my house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody that knows how to use the computer a little bit better than you, because you're just a very serious yeshiva bacher who doesn't know how to use technology. Clearly.
Does he not know where the button is?
I'll tell you, the first time I did this, it also took me some time, but I had all these NCSY people on the thing trying to help me out.
I'm going to figure this out. All right, I'm going to leave and come back, okay?
You're going to leave and come back. Oh, you're going to leave me all alone. He just left. Okay, he's going to come back. That's what he said. I actually I'm going to be very self-conscious here. I look very weird.
Yeah.
I really should shave next time and do my hair. Yeah. Oh, Alex is back. He's trying to come back. Alex Lyons is connecting to audio and can't hear you yet. Alex Lyons connected to it. Now you can hear, but I can't see you. What? Okay, Sam's joining. So we can feel like we have a crowd. Who's that? Whoa, in Dyke! Oh my gosh, look at this. Guys, we're getting joined by all the guys who are in Israel and want to be in Chutz La'aretz. They want to get the Chutz La'aretz feel. They want to see what it's like. All right.
How is everyone able to be seen? I can't.
You have to put your camera on.
How do I put my camera on?
I don't know. Works for me. Rebbe, are you in yeshiva?
Yeah, right.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Mom. Under the bed, exactly. Are you guys
Bro, I'm
under the
coming to
bed?
yeshiva. I want to tell you I'm coming, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to learn with you in person.
All right.
I'll be there in like 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Good.
Say something. See Alex.
Hey, Mom. Hey, say hello to Alex.
Hello to Alex.
You know what it is, Alex? People in Chutz La'aretz are actually can't be seen. It's really that your neshama can't be seen in Chutz La'aretz. That's probably
Oh.
that's probably the reason. That's probably
Watch it.
Hmm.
your
I love, I'll
neshama
see
is
you soon.
nistar. All right. All right. Waiting for Josh Aziz. He's late. Sephardic time.
Yeah, Ben Ezra.
Ben Ezra's? What? No way. Hello, man. How are you? Why are you? Why? How are you?
How is everyone getting?
How is India? How is Corona in India, man? How are you?
How
This
is
is
everyone
crazy.
getting this?
This
How
is
is everyone getting
crazy.
video and I can't get it? It's annoying.
Alex is like it's like Alex the first day of yeshiva. Like you know, wanting people to see him in Shiur, and he just like and it's not happening. Oh man, how are you? Why?
Rabbi, how many guys are in Shiur in real life?
Today was great. Today we had a minion. We had a full minion.
Really?
Yeah. It was
Still in
great.
Shiur?
Yeah. Listen, I didn't get a chance to say goodbye to you. We're gonna have to talk privately. But how's it going over there?
It's not the same. I don't like it actually. I really. It's quite terrible,
Okay.
actually.
Yeah. But the bad part is you can't come back right now.
Yeah.
All right. But you can dive in. Look at you're dressed. Okay.
Yes.
Am I on yet?
Alex, we see your name, Alex Lyons, New York. If we misread it, it's like Alexei Lyonson. Why? Nobody.
Okay.
Alex, you must have like a 3-year-old sister at home who knows how to use the camera better than you do.
The
Right?
problem is I don't have a sister.
Yoni's right. We're just
Hey,
we're right
Alex,
back.
Yeah, what's that?
Alex, in the bottom left, there's a start video button.
Ah, okay. Start video.
It's not working?
Start video.
What is this? All right. So, guy, reverse one. Say hello to my guys. How you doing, guys? Shh. Guest star in the Shiur. Yo.
Who is that?
Oh, Mr. Hirschon. Wait, I got another guest star on the Shiur. Who's on? Abe Herman. Exciting. Abe's embarrassed to show us what he really looks like. Abe had his like own icon.
How do you make?
Hey, Rebbe, how are you?
Okay, I honestly don't know what's going on here.
Abe, we can't see you.
You can't see me. Okay.
That's right. Are you hiding yourself? Are you trying to be another Lamed Vav Tzaddik?
Hey.
David, how do I get myself on here?
Well, clearly some people in the 5 towns know how to use this technology.
Alex, you're on your phone?
No, I'm on my Mac, but it's from 8th grade. I don't know if it still works.
It definitely works. There's an icon on the bottom that says start video. Click that button.
Dude, just use your phone. Just use your phone.
Yeah, use your phone. It's a lot
My
easier.
phone has no app store. It's not opening it.
Abe Herman, is there a Sefer Torah behind your head?
It's a Megillah.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Wow. What's the story about that Megillah?
I have no idea, to be honest.
I'm leaving. I'm coming back, boys. I'll see you.
My library / TV room over here.
Is whose library?
My father's
your home
library.
Your father's library. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, see? / TV room.
Oh, it's TV. So it's got a Megillah and probably like a whole bunch of like gynecology books on the shelf.
Yeah,
That's
my
cool.
dad has his book here somewhere.
Okay.
A library and a TV room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and a Megillah room. All right. Oh, what? They just changed the vantage point. What did you do to Sam? Oh my gosh! Now I am Sam Glick as well. That's cool.
Wow.
All right. So Alex is really trying this thing. I feel bad for him. What? Can he use his phone?
Yeah, you can.
So
I'm
let's
on my
tell
phone.
Alex. You're doing it on your phone?
I'm on my phone right now, yeah.
I'm gonna figure it out. Here, a second.
It takes 5 seconds on your phone. I
The
just clicked
problem
your
is
link and I was there.
it only gives me, it says join with computer audio. Does everyone else say that?
No,
Yes.
don't do that. Don't do that.
What else do I click then?
Fine, click
Join
it.
with computer. Video.
That's all I have.
Well, we hear you.
Maybe
That's
you're-
what matters.
I need to be seen.
Right.
I need to be
You need to be
seen.
seen. I know. Alex, we know you have that issue.
I'm not wearing a
You know,
cigar right now. That's why.
I need to be seen.
Yeah. Okay, we all know, Alex, that you're not appropriately dressed. Okay. 1 second, Alex, if you use your phone, maybe.
My phone, I have a blocked app store. So
No, but it's okay. It's okay. Even if you do, just do it. Do you have restricted internet or do you have no internet at all?
Restricted internet.
Okay, so you could do it on there. You could click it and go on the internet and don't go on the app store.
Okay. Hey.
Yoni, I don't think that'll work. You need the app. I had to download it.
Oh, really?
All right, let's get this started. We could hear Alex.
Okay. Okay, Alex, we're going to start. AB, are you there? AB's currently walking back and forth in the back of the room.
He left the meeting. He left the meeting. He said.
All right.
Trying to fool us.
Okay, so we're going to start. All right, Yoni, tell us, it's already 10 o'clock. What time is it in the morning by you?
Yeah,
Nine.
so it's around 10 o'clock. They didn't switch you guys didn't switch the clocks yet, so.
You're the same as New York?
Yeah, same thing.
Okay, so tell us one good thing that you did today.
I davened.
Amazing. Wow. Okay. Before you ate. Wow. Okay. Great. Sam, can you tell us one good thing that you did today?
I was chazan for
Where?
in Minyan, Psuke and Shachris.
Whoa.
T4.
guys, we're ripping it up. We're ripping it up. All right. Ariel Kashizada, did you do anything good today? Huh? He helped start a minyan at the hotel. That's amazing. All right. Whoa. Okay. Guys, we're ripping it up. All right. Okay. All right. Let's go. I really just want to start today so that we see how this goes, and then we'll be able. It'll be more smoother. Okay. We started the Gemara. Have you done the Mishnah?
The initial Mishnah, the first Mishnah.
Yeah.
I don't recall really getting into it. I could have been done in the past, but I don't
we didn't. You weren't in Shiur when we did it, right? When did we do it? We did it on Thursday.
No, he wasn't in Shiur.
Okay, you weren't in Shiur. So Alex, we're going to be very patient now with Yoni, and we're going to learn the Mishnah with Yoni, and actually we're going to learn part of the Mishnah with Yoni, and then later on I'm going to make up the rest of it with him. So we're going to do the following. Okay. All right. So the Mishnah says, Megillah nikret b'yud aleph, b'yud bet, b'yud gimel, b'yud daled, b'tet vav. Lo pachot v'lo yoter. Right. So the Mishnah, the Megillah is read on Yud Aleph, Yud Bet, Yud Gimel, Yud Daled, and Tet Vav. What does that sound like?
It can be written on what's it called? Well, it can be read on those days, as in.
It can be read on those days. You could. Okay, so you could definitely. Okay, that's true. Okay, so you can definitely read it as it can be read on those days.
No, Yoni, it sounds like it's read on all 5 of those days, Yoni. Come on.
You could also read it as it's read on all 5 of those days, which is not true. Okay, but you could read it that you could understand it that way. So that's a little bit okay. Rashi corrects that. Okay, but it really means that you could read it on any of these days. Okay, lo pachot v'lo yoter, not earlier and not later. Okay. How so? So the Mishnah says, "Krachim hamukafim choma mimot Yehoshua bin Nun." If you have a city that has a wall since the time of Yehoshua, so then they read on Tet Vav. Okay, that's like you did in Yerushalayim just last week. Kfarim ve'ayarot gedolot, villages, small town villages like Detroit, things like that, and big cities like the 5 towns, right? Those types of places, korin b'yud daled.
Yeah.
They read on Yud Daled. Yes, Alex, you have something funny to say? What?
No.
Okay. Ella shakfarim makdimin liyom haknisa. However, the villages go earlier and they will read it on the Yom HaKnisa. Yom HaKnisa is the day of gathering, which traditionally AB is on what days?
Monday and Thursday
Very good. Okay, because why do people gather on Monday and Thursday?
for laning.
Okay, the truth is that laning is actually a byproduct of something else. What's significant? Kriyas Torah is a Hebrew word for laning. Very good. But the reason we lane on those days is because people are gathering on those days. Why are people gathering on those days? Because what happens on those days?
The markets.
Markets.
Right. Okay, those are the market days. This is a secular thing. Okay, the people come in and they do business on those days. Everybody's in town. Everybody goes to the big city. So since everybody's there, that's the day for laning. So that's also a good day to read the Megillah. So if Purim falls out on a Monday or Thursday, that's great, perfect. But what happens if Purim falls out on another day, like Tuesday? So what happens?
You push it up.
You push it
back till
you push it
Monday.
back. Very good. Interesting. You actually push it back instead of pushing it forward.
Because it's like a mitzvah, so you want to take it in earlier.
Okay, very nice. Okay, you could do something. You could do it a little bit earlier. You can't do it late, but you could do it earlier. Okay, and we'll see why. It actually comes from a pasuk, but you could do it earlier. So if it falls out on Tuesday, you're actually going to read on
Monday.
Monday. Okay. Now, Yoni, what I'm going to give you for homework, because you were a bad boy and you left 4.5 hours earlier than everybody else. Okay, so you are going to, on your own later, or together with a chabrusa or your brother who flipped out in yeshiva or something like that, you are going to learn the rest of the Mishnah, and you're going to make a chart, because the Mishnah goes through now. Let's say Purim falls out on Monday. Then when does everybody read? What happens if it falls out on Tuesday? Now, there are a couple of them are very obvious. Most of the halachos are very obvious. Some of them are a little bit tricky. So I'm waiting for you to ask me a couple of tricky questions. Some of them aren't so obvious. So when you have a chance, you'll look at that. Okay? Or maybe we'll learn it together. Okay? But that's all we need now for the Gemara. So let's go now to the Gemara. We're just going to do a little Gemara today so that Alex can feel that he's a little bit behind and, but not, Okay. All right?
I already went
how
to
about this?
Gemara.
What?
I finished Megillah with my grandfather.
You finished
I don't
Megillah
feel
with
like
your
I'm behind.
grandfather. Oh, Rabbi Zitter. Okay. Here goes. Okay,
I
Alex,
was
there you
learning
are.
yesterday.
Okay, Alex. Alex, I gotta say today, you're looking better today than you ever have. So that's all right.
The funniest
There you
comments
go.
all year.
No, I probably had fun in the comments. They were all probably directed to you, but that's fine. Okay, Megillah Nikrei Yud Aleph says the Mishnah. You could read on Yud Aleph. So this is a Gemara that not everybody understands so easily. Minalan. What does Minalan mean?
From where? Like from where?
From where what?
From where do we know?
From where do we know that what?
We read on Yud Aleph.
Written on Yud Aleph, Yud Bet, and Yud
Okay.
Gimel. We already know from
Okay.
the pasuk it's Yud Dalet and Tezvav.
Okay, but when the Gemara asks from where do we know, what type of source is the Gemara looking for? We're trying to find.
Tanakh source.
A pasuk.
Okay, we're looking for a pasuk. We're looking for a pasuk. Now the truth is that a good question to ask?
No.
Why not?
Because Purim came
I can
after
pick my
this
nose.
whole.
You guys don't know.
What's it called?
Right.
Chumash.
Okay. You're obviously not going to find a pasuk in Sefer Vayikra to tell you that you could read Megillah, right? Avi, if we're going to find a pasuk, where are we going to have to find that pasuk? Where is it going to have to be?
In the Megillah.
Okay, so the only place it could really be is in the Megillah. Good. But the truth is, let's think about it. Are we going to find in the Megillah a pasuk that says that you could read on Yud Aleph?
Probably not.
Why?
Because
And these happened on Yud Dalet and Tezvav.
Okay, the story happened on Yud Dalet and Tesvav, and the Megillah says that you celebrate Purim on Yud Dalet and Tesvav. Who's the ones that are telling us that you could read it on?
Mordechai and Esther.
Okay, but who's the one who's telling you could read? But who's the one who's telling us you could read on Yud Aleph? Okay, now I'd like to use our brains. One second. Who's the ones that's telling us that we could read on Yud Aleph and Yud Bet and Yud Gimel? Is that the din of the Megillah? Who's the ones that are telling us?
It's the Mishnah.
Very good. It's the Mishnayos. The rabbis and the Mishnah are telling me that. And by the way, who's allowed to read on Yud Aleph and Yud Bet and Yud Gimel? Only who?
The wall villages.
The small villages, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you said? Okay, the small villages. Now, this truth is is that really the best thing? Is that really the day that they're supposed to read?
No.
No, they're supposed to read on Yudalit. But why are we allowing them to read on Yud Aleph? Again, let's say you know the Gemara. Do me a favor and blank that out of your mind. What would be the logical reason why a guy in a village would be allowed to read on Yud Aleph or Yud
They
Bet?
can't read it any other day.
Good,
It's not
because
yeah.
Yud Daled this year is going to fall out on Tuesday, right? So that's going to be a pain in the neck for them because they were
They have to go
already in
out.
town. They were already in town yesterday, on Monday. Now they have to come back to town to listen again. So that really is a bummer for them. So apparently this is like they're making it easier for these guys. Does that have something to do with the Megillah? Did Mordechai and Esther do that? Did they say that they could read earlier?
No.
Who's the one that said no?
Tell me
So
the
good. Now
Chacham.
so now let's go back in the Gemara. The Gemara asked Minalan, and now the Gemara is saying the word Minalan again. Now, who has your fancy dancy Gemara with the vowels?
Not me. I left
You're
mine.
good.
I left
Very
mine
good.
in your room, I think. Can you check?
Mine
Oh,
is still in my suitcase, but I have an extra one here.
Ah, very good. Now, the only thing is, if you have the Gemara with the vowels, then you're in very bad luck. Why? Because after the second Minalan, there is
A comma.
A comma. And that comma actually starts with the same letter as corona. Okay? It does. By the way, that's a fact. Okay? They both start with C. Now, why is that significant? Because the truth is that what should be after that second Minalan? What
Nothing.
word should be? A question mark. By the way, this is a little Gemara trick. If you see the same phrase or the same word, right? The same phrase, like repeated word after each other. Clearly, what is the second phrase doing?
It's asking
Happens first.
a sarcastic question.
Right. If you see Alex Lyons knows Maseches Megillah, Alex
Lyons
Lyons.
knows Maseches Megillah.
Very good. If you see that sentence again, clearly the second time it's questioning what it just said. Right? So if you asked before Minalan, how do we know? Give me the pasuk. What is it,
Minalan?
Minalan? You're looking for a pasuk? How the heck do you expect to find the pasuk? Makes no sense. Kidaba'inan lememar, come on, as we are going to say in just a few lines or a few pages or I don't know when, and at some point later on, the Gemara is going to tell us that Chachamim hekelu al hakfarim. The Chachamim were lenient on the villages, lihiyot makdimin liyom haknisa, and allowed them to make things earlier and read on the day of entry. Kedei sheyisapku mayim umazon la'acheim shebakrachim, so that they will supply water and food for their friends, their brothers in the cities. So here already the Gemara is already telling us a little bit of the reason. But okay, so let's go into it. Abi, what does that mean? What does it mean that they allowed the villages to read early so that they could supply water and food for their brothers in the cities? What does that mean?
So the small villagers were probably like farmers and people who like are loners, so that they had to like bring food and stuff to the bigger villages.
Okay, so why should they be allowed to read earlier?
Because that's when they all gathered, right? If they did it when they were working, then they would stop working, right?
Oh, so you're saying if you're going to tell them to read on Tuesday when your dollar falls out, then they're not going to be available to do work on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay, so therefore let's let them do it on Monday when they're coming in anyway. We're going to have to clarify this when we get to it in the Gemara because this is not such a simple thing. But clearly, Yoni, you following?
I think so.
But clearly what's happening is that the rabbis were, Alex, you don't exist. Clearly, the rabbis were being lenient.
You know what? I'm going to get a new computer. That's it.
Oh, you go. I'm
Alex,
from the 5 towns. I'll just go ahead and get a new computer.
Wait,
Like,
Alex, it works.
Huh?
Alex, it literally works. Go look at the bottom screen. It says
I clicked it 10 times.
in the corner it says start video. Click that.
I clicked
You see it
a
there?
lot. I know, I clicked it a lot. I don't know why it's not working. I'll figure it out later.
You need a glick, not a click. Okay.
I'll call you later, Alex.
There you go. Okay, so Abi's going to come over and give you a tutorial. Okay, anyway, the important part.
But
Okay, the important part is here that this idea of reading earlier is definitely a leniency that was given to the people in the villages. So how do you expect to find a pasuk, Yoni? Right? It's not going to say that in the Megillah. This is Rabbi Shiloni came along and said, "Hey, Yoni, you're living in Detroit, and there's corona all over the place, so you don't have to go daven with a minion, right?" Okay, is it going to say that?
No.
No, in the Shulchan Aruch it says you got to daven with a minion. It's Shiloni is telling you don't have to daven with a minion. Right? Okay. So how do you expect to find the pasuk? So now look what the Gemara says. Okay. Anan hachi kamrinan. This is what we were saying. When we were asking for a pasuk, we weren't stupid. We were looking for a pasuk. I'll tell you why. Because michdei kulhu anshe knesset hagdola takninhu. Since all of these days were instituted by the anshe knesset hagdola, the people who wrote the Megillah, all of these days were instituted by them. How do I know that? Di'isal kadaitach. If you think for a second that anshe knesset hagdola yudalid v'tetvav takun, that they instituted that you could read only on Yudalid and Tetvav, then atu rabbanan ve'akre takanta de takinu anshe knesset hagdola, the rabbis could come along and uproot a takana that was made by the anshe knesset hagdola. Can the rabbis do that? If Mordechai and Esther said you read on Yudalid and Tetvav, can Tzvi Shiloni come along and say, "Oh, Yoni, it's okay. You're from Detroit. You're only Shan Aleph. You can read on Yud Aleph." Can I do that?
I don't know.
If Mordechai and Esther said to read on Yudalid and Tetvav, can I tell you that you could read on a different day?
No.
How about this? How about Rav Darmoni? Could Rav Darmoni tell you could read on Tetvav? Not even Rav Darmoni?
I can.
No way. Oh, Alex, here you go. Okay. How about Rav Vadia Yosef? Could he tell you to read on Yudalid? No. No. If Mordechai and Esther made a takana that if you read down at Tetvav, you can't just suddenly. Nobody can come along later and say, right? V'hatanan, right? The Mishnah says, "Ein beit din yachol levatel divrei beit din chavero." One beis din cannot cancel, nullify the words of another beis din that came before them. Ela im kain. Unless they are greater than them, gadol mimenu b'chokhmah, in wisdom, and minyan. What's minyan?
People.
The number.
Right.
Okay. The count. They have to be bigger and better. Okay. So if Mordechai and Esther said to Yud Aleph and Tetvav, Shiloni can't come along, and even Rabbi Akiva can't come along and tell you to read on Yud Aleph. Right? It makes that's not possible. By the way, excuse me, Yoni, no personal questions. Do you daven today with a minion?
I can't.
You can't. Very good. Why not?
I'll leave your house.
There's corona in your house. Very nice. Now, excuse me. Who told you not to daven with a minion?
My dad.
No way. Oh, your dad told you.
The government.
Shh. The government. Excuse me. The government is allowed to come and tell you not to daven with a minion when God told you to daven with a minion?
Yeah.
Now you're sounding like you live in the
It
five
wasn't
towns.
the government, it was the rabbis in the community.
Yeah.
Very good. I have a better question. How are the rabbis in the community telling you not to daven with a minion?
It's
the rabbis
Sakana.
in the Mishnah. Oh, so who actually is telling you not to daven in a minion?
Mordechai
Which
and Esther.
rabbis?
It's
Not
Hashem.
Mordechai and Esther. Oh,
The modern
okay.
Orthodox one.
It's not the modern Orthodox rabbis. The modern Orthodox rabbis are just telling you that it says so in the Mishnah Berurah, it says so in the Shulchan Aruch, it says so in the Gemara, it says so in the Torah, right? Meaning, where does it say in the Torah that when there's corona, you shouldn't daven with a minion?
You can't when there's a sakana and it is.
Where does it say that in the Torah? Which concept? Alex? No. What?
Don't put a stumbling block in front of a blind.
It says, don't stray from your rabbi.
Okay, it says a little bit better than that. Abi, where does it say that when there's coronavirus,
Don't endanger your one another.
Don't endanger your life, right? Pikuach nefesh. Okay. Now, clearly, Josh, you went to daven minion. You down with a minion?
No.
No. Good. Why?
All the shuls in my Granite got closed.
Right. Why did the rabbis have the right to close the shuls? Who told them?
I don't know. Some sort of halacha.
Some sort of halacha, exactly. Meaning, all of this is inside. It's already inside the fabric of of halacha, right? It's already there that when there's pikuach nefesh, you do things differently. The same way if there's pikuach nefesh on Shabbos, you drive to the hospital, right? So it has to have been done earlier. So if the Mishnah says that you could read the Megillah on Yud Aleph when you're living somewhere out in the Great Neck, right, in a village somewhere, all right? So obviously that must be in the Megillah also. Okay, it's not something that the rabbis made up. It's not something the rabbis just decided, you know what, let's be lenient so that the people could feel good about their Judaism and they don't have to feel that the Judaism is so oppressive and this, you know, and very ugly. Right. That's not what's going on. Okay? All right, so I'm going to read that again. Michdei kulhu anshe knesset hagdola takninu. It must be that Anshe Knesset Hagdola were metakin all of these days. Kulhu. Teisal kadaitach Anshe Knesset Hagdola Yudalad v'tetvav takun. If they only instituted Yudalad and Tetvav, Atu Rabbanon v'akre takanta de takinu Anshe Knesset Hagdola. The rabbis can come along and uproot a takana from Anshe Knesset Hagdola. V'hatnan ein beit din yachol levatel divrei beit din chavero ela im kein gadol mimenu b'chochma u'v'minyan. Ela pshita. It's obvious that what? It's clear that all of these days were already established by the Anshe Knesset Hagdola. Now the Gemara wants to know, Heicha Remiza. What does Heicha Remiza mean?
Where? But I'll be back because I'm about to be on. I got a new computer.
Okay.
Remiza,
Where?
Remez. Where'd you get it?
It's a remez. Okay,
Source.
but a remez is
a hint.
Good. Very nice. It's a hint. Now the Gemara is recognizing that the source for this is not going to be explicit. It's going to be what?
A hint.
Why is it going to be a hint? Because in the Megillah it says, when should you read?
Yudalet.
Yudalet and Tetvav.
Oh.
If we're saying that you could read on Yud Aleph and Yud Bet and Yud Gimel, it must be that somewhere in the Mishnah and somewhere in the Megillah there is a hint that you can read on a different time if need be. Now, we already have Pikuach Nefesh, right? But is this Pikuach Nefesh when they're reading on Yud Aleph?
No.
No, it's inconvenient. So who says that you could read on a different day when it's inconvenient? Where is the? Yeah, but where did they get that? Where is the remez in the Megillah? There's got to be a remez. So let's see the remez. So the Gemara says, Amar of Shemin bar Abba, Amar of Yochanan. I don't want to talk about how fat he was. It's not very nice. But okay. Amar Kra, the pasuk says, "Lekayem et yemei hapurim ha'ele," to celebrate and keep these days, these Purim days, bismanehem.
At their times.
In their times. Now, really, the Megillah could say what word? Lekayem et yemei hapurim. Bisman. Keep these days of Purim basman, on time. If it says bismanehem,
it's plural.
It means that what? Zmanim harbe tiknu lahem. They must have instituted many days.
Few.
There must have been other days that they allowed you to read also, because otherwise we would never have the right to allow anybody to read on an earlier day. Okay, amazing. Yofi. Great. Okay, so that's how far we got actually in Shiur today, believe it or not, because afterwards we broke up and we did the Mishnah again with Rashi. Guys did Rashi on their own, and then they reviewed this Gemara. Tomorrow I want to talk a little bit more about the drasha of Zmanehem a little bit more clearly.
Rabbi.
Josh Aziz, tell us something. 1 second. Tell us something good that you did today.
Right? I said chocolate. I said Shema. Time for Magen Avraham.
Whoa, amazing. And now you're eating some Sephardi Danish.
I'll show you Dad, come.
Hey, Mr. Aziz, how are you? You are so lucky, man. I am jealous of you. It's not fair. You have him. It's not fair. That's how we miss it. We miss him so much. Yeah. And all these guys, they're closer to him than I am. So it's, we miss him. By the way, Mr. Aziz, we figured out a new trick. Josh has 2 names. You know that, right?
Yeah.
His Hebrew name. Do you know something very interesting? Watch what happens. Look, every time you say his Hebrew name, he smiles. Watch, Simcha. See? It's like when you use his Hebrew name, he smiles all the time. It's an amazing thing. We notice that all the time. So every time you see him, if you see that he's a little bit down, Corona, this, that, just say, Simcha, what's everything good? He'll start smiling. It's good. How are you? You're also home today?
Yeah, but my office is closed. I can walk to my office, so I'm lucky.
Okay, good. Okay, we miss him, and we want to have him back very, very soon. So we all have to pray. Okay, good to see you. All right. Today, oh man, guys, say hi. Look at this. Look at this population. Okay. Shh. There's only one guy. Okay. Now we have. Guys. We got a little bit of a problem. We're missing one guy. Oh, Ben Ezra. Oh no, you're not Detroit. You're Denver. Okay. I brought guys. We're missing one guy.
Tristan.
Okay, Tristan's still on the plane or still in travel. But no. And Alex tried to get on, but he doesn't have to use a computer. He's like too yeshivish. We need. Who's missing? Who's not on here? Who did we miss today?
Goldfetter.
Goldfetters are both in Shiur today. Surprise. Hyman's on the plane. You don't know this. I can't believe you guys don't remember. Shabtai. Where's Shabtai?
Oh.
He left last night.
He's still here.
He's already there?
No, he's in yeshiva.
Shabtai's not on yeshiva. He's not in yeshiva. He landed 2 hours ago. That's not an excuse. Okay. All right. So I need help. No, I'm serious. I need help over here. I need to do the following. I need Alex, and Yoni. Are you guys? Could you guys FaceTime and now learn together a little bit?
Okay.
And the Mishnah and the Gemara and review the Gemara. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. Who wants to learn with Shabtai? Tuk.
Aziz.
Yeah, it's easy.
I got a problem.
You got a problem. Uh-oh. Okay. You want to come to Natan's office? Your problem is your father's Persian, and he set you up with a job already.
I was in a big rush, and I didn't have enough room, so I didn't pack my big Bava Mitzvah.
You what? You just packed your Bava Mitzvah? You don't have a Megillah?
No, I didn't pack my big Bava Mitzvah.
You didn't pack your big Bava Mitzvah. Okay. Good news. The good news is, just for those who didn't know, we're learning Megillah now.
We're not learning Bava Mitzvah.
So we can't. By the way, okay. So here's the way. So first of all, okay. So we're gonna do this every day for a little bit, and then hopefully break up into chavrusas.
Alex.
No. All right. So Alex,
I don't see him.
we're gonna break up into chavrusas, learn a little bit, and but one second. I would also love to learn. You don't hear us. By the way, doesn't it look like payas? Does it look like Alex? Does it look like Alex has payas? Alex, why'd you take off your payas? So religious 2 seconds ago. All right. Okay. So the plan is like this. I would really be happy to learn with everybody upstairs. I'd be happy to learn with guys 1-on-1 or 2-on-1, whatever you want. But we could learn on 1-on-1 FaceTime and WhatsApp whenever you want. And Josh, if you want to learn Bava Mitzvah, we can do that too.
Wait, what are we learning? I don't get
what?
it. I don't
we
know
are learning Megillah.
Oh.
Weren't you on Shiur on Thursday?
No, I have my flight Thursday morning.
Oh, okay, fine. So Thursday we started the Mishnah. And we did the Mishnah and we just now did the beginning of Gemara. We started Megillah. But I'll be very if guys who want to learn Bava Mitzvah or you want to learn something else, whatever it is, choose what you want, and we'll set up times. I'm gonna set up. I'll put up a schedule in the WhatsApp group and just click on and say what time you want. Okay. What? So 1 second. But now, could I do the following? I'm serious now. Alex, you want to break up now and learn with Yoni the Mishnah? Okay, because Yoni didn't do the Mishnah yet.
Can I do it on Zoom or no?
You could do it on, there's a way of breaking up into rooms, and you could do it on Zoom also, but I'm not sure exactly how to do that.
Can't we just do it on WhatsApp FaceTime? It's way easier.
Yeah, the guys told us if you're doing 1-on-1, they said it's probably easier to do it WhatsApp FaceTime. And AB, could you learn the Mishnah with Josh? Because I know you know the Mishnah very well. And Josh just realized that we're learning Megillah. Josh just landed from, Iran.
Sure.
All right. Yeah. So could you guys FaceTime?
We're done with Shiur. I missed the whole Shiur.
Yeah.
You didn't miss. Okay, but Yoni knows the Gemara.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah. Yeah. Alex, what type of chair are you sitting in?
My chair.
Okay. Okay. From now on, okay, that's the new thing. Like everybody has to find like a different place to sit in their house every day and put something weird in behind. So like it's a competition. All right. Right now, AB is not in first place.
You want to see the chair?
Well,
It's a
I had a
stick
Megillah of.
You have you have a McGill in the back. That's true. You have a McGill behind you.
Look at
a muck
the
on my-
inspector in my
Is that a dentist? What is that?
Yeah, it's
No,
like,
like-
I don't know.
That's the Harvard
Why
thing.
I got it a while
This is
ago.
Harvard Stender.
It's a Harvard Stender. Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, the Harvard extender.
You know that Rebbe. Alex bought me this Gemara.
Oh,
No way.
Alex bought me. Oh, Alex.
Oh, well, but you don't have vowels in that Gemara.
I don't
No, we
need
don't, we
vowels, you know.
Alex, we know you don't need vowels. You know that. Okay. All right. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna put on the WhatsApp group a series of times, and we can learn one-on-one. I'll put up and I'll start with like half-hour slots, so that just until everybody signs up.
I'll take this
extend it
slot
for an
right
hour.
now.
Rabbi,
Okay.
Rabbi.
No. Yeah.
what's going to happen with yeshiva?
What's gonna happen with yeshiva?
Good
One
question.
thing- Can I read something to you that I read in Shiur today? I'm serious. I don't know if you guys
Yeah.
saw this, but there was a rabbi that was sent a question, and very, very.
I read it. That was nice.
Rabbi Moss, you saw
Yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I want to add something to that. I'm going to read it. I want to read it, but I want to add something to it. I mean, now that we did the Gemara a little bit, I want to add, and it's important. Hey. Okay. Good. Oh my gosh, I have a chavrusa soon. Okay. Okay. This question was asked. What? Yeah, we're supposed to. What time? Oh my gosh, it's 4:40. Whoa! Oh my gosh, I gotta say goodbye to all these guys. One second. Until when? Until when are you here? Until when are you here? You here for a few more minutes? You here for a few more minutes? 1 second. What time do we learn? 4:35. And you're here until when? Oh my gosh. Are you around a little bit longer? Okay, so 1 second. I want to finish with the guys. Do me a favor. Give me 5 minutes with the guys, and I'm gonna talk for him 2 minutes, and then say goodbye. And I'll be upstairs. Okay? All right, guys, I want to read this question. Okay, the rabbi's asked the following question. He says, some guys asks him, this coronavirus thing has really thrown me. I feel like I've lost all sense of certainty. No one knows what will happen next. How do we stay sane when we don't know what's lurking around the corner? Great question. Did you hear that? Did you see this, Josh?
Yeah.
Did you hear? You saw this thing?
Yeah.
You saw it posted?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to read it. I want to read it again. So he writes like this. It's not that we have lost our sense of certainty. We have lost our illusion of certainty. We never had it to begin with. This could be majorly unsettling or amazingly liberating. This tiny virus of 125 nanometers has sent the entire world into chaos. All of our plans are up in the air, markets are going crazy, entire countries shutting down, and we have no clue what the future holds. But that is always the case. We never know what the future holds. We only think we do, and keep getting surprised when things don't pan out the way we expected. Now the mask is off. We have to admit our vulnerability. What will happen next? We don't know. Our experts don't know. Our leaders don't know. Only God knows. And that's the point. Only God knows. Close your eyes and feel the uncertainty. Make peace with it. Let yourself be taken by it. Embrace your cluelessness. Because in all the confusion, there is only one thing you know for sure. You are in God's hands. Keep calm. Panic and fear are also contagious. Take every precaution as advised by health authorities. Wash your hands well. And every time you do, remember whose hands you are in. So I just want to add one thing to that. Okay? I hope that we're not panicking, especially you guys now that you're home. You with the parents, Baruch Hashem, things are, calm. But obviously, yeah, to tell you that we know what's going to happen, we don't know. Obviously, I hope that right after Pesach, you guys will be here.
Right.
Maybe before Pesach.
Right.
But we don't know. But the truth is, and it's exactly what he said, we never know. We always thought we knew. Now,
we don't.
We have the blessing of realizing that we don't know. Now, why is that a blessing? Because when you don't know what happens in the future, it means you can focus on the only thing that's important. And that's right now.
The present.
That's right now. I have time now. What am I going to do with my time? Now, obviously, it doesn't mean that I'm going to be learning all day. I can't learn all day. And please, I'd like you guys to share, to try to find one of the things I want to bring up is if guys find interesting things to do, either at home with your family or at home alone, go out your backyard and shoot hoops. Do stuff. If you could do it with friends, if you're allowed to have some, 1 or 2 friends over, or 5 friends, whatever it is, do stuff with your friends as much as possible. All right. Go out for a walk, go running. Let's have these Shabtai contests. Let's see who can come back after Pesach and be bigger than Shabtai. I don't know. Let's right. That's what I meant. But you have the present. Do with the present what you can do and what you need to do. Do a little bit of growth and a lot of fun. Okay, because nothing is more expected of us. We're not professional Reb Nebentzels. We're professional 18-year-olds. Okay, so we're very, very good at doing a lot of nonsense, and that's still fine. And let's do a little bit of content, and that's it. That's all that's expected. Don't expect more from yourself than you're capable of doing, and just embrace the fact that now you know, and you clearly know that the only thing that counts is now. It has to be that we can't tell you that what's going to be after Pesach. Because if you know you were coming back there after Pesach, then, all right, I'm coming back after Pesach. All right, whatever. So I missed 2 weeks of yeshiva. Big deal. They weren't going to be great weeks anyway. It was after Perek. Right? But now we know. We don't know. So now the present is much more important. Not because we're, God forbid, in danger. Okay, Yonatan Noach has to go. Let's give a big hug to the cutest guy in yeshiva ever. What? I'm not Shomer. What? What are you doing? Okay. What? Schut. He had a schut to meet us. Amen. I'll see you again soon. Don't worry, hang in there. Take care of now. All right? Okay, so guys, I think it's a really very, and by the way, it's an opportunity now that you're home to bring people in. Josh had his dad join us for a couple of seconds before. Tomorrow, if anybody, wants their brother or sister or dad to join the shiur, your mom, if you don't think the Gemara shiur is something that's going to, interest them. So there's other stuff going on. A lot of the Rebbeim are giving, different shiurim. Join. I want to do a shiur in Hasidus at least once a week. So we'll just find a time that's good for everybody. That's something I think that'll be very good for everybody. There's a lot of great stuff that you can do. Okay, so now Chavrusas, I'm gonna post up now. I have to say goodbye to a couple of guys. A little bit later today, I'm gonna post up times. Now it's a little bit crazy because I'm both in yeshiva and doing this, and I have to go.
The rabbis aren't coming in anymore.
No, the rabbis are coming in. I'm coming in until the last guys are here. So we'll see what happens. What? You want to say what's up? Say what's up.
What's up, guys?
That was Strook. He wants to know what's up. What's up? Look what's up. Look what's up. The guys are coming, learning, thirsting for Torah. Look at this, thirsting. Yeah.
He better have not sat in my seat today.
Oh, Strook? No, Strook was too afraid to sit Strook was like sitting in the back. He wanted to sit in the lower dining room.
I cut all my hair off.
He cut off all his hair because it's contagious. All right. Okay. Okay, so I'm serious. Let's break up now for a little bit, and if you guys could send in the WhatsApp group after you do the chazara, send up like we did a chazara. You can also send it with a picture of a toilet seat if you want. By the way, did anybody clean a toilet seat today?
No.
No, they don't. They don't make marks in America. Chuggy.
What do you do at home if you dirty the toilet seat?
I honestly dirtied it a little bit, but I was looking for a thing, it wasn't in my bathroom. So
you don't have one? Go out and buy your mom one and tell her it's a present. But if the stores are open.
Are we having shiur after this?
No. Okay. So so the plan is going to be we're going to do shiur first and then chazara, and then I want to try to get also have it again shiur. Just if guys have questions to clarify, we'll do it in a little bit in a different order because I think just the way things are now, it's just easier for guys to do chazara than to do preparation. But when you do chazara, whoever your chavrusa is, if you could do it with Rashi, you'll be able to focus more on learning Rashi properly. Are you going to be able to be learning with Ariel? Can you learn together, like in the same
Maybe
You go
not in
to
the same
anybody's house.
room, but we could definitely learn over FaceTime.
Okay, all right. So okay, so when you're doing Chazara, try to focus on Rashi because we're not doing every Rashi inside. Yeah. Okay. Let's start it going. Thank you guys for coming because this really sets things up, and hopefully now that the guys will the guys are coming back, they'll join on. Okay. So AB and Josh are going to learn now the Mishnah and the Gemara that we just did, and Alex and Yoni. Okay. And then we're going to meet again. So you'll be on. Let's say now it's 5. So, but okay, I have to leave at 6:20, so it's not going to happen today before I leave. Let me see if I can get on later tonight when I get home. I'm going to set up my computer. I want to see that it works at home, and then I'll set the time. Just to meet again for a few minutes. Okay. Okay. In the beginning, it'll be a little bit until we get it set, but this is pretty good. This is good. All right. And do me a favor, text Shabtai and tell him that he's got to get on this thing.
Okay.
I'll see you, Rav. Thank you very much for.
Okay. AB and Aziz, right?
Yeah.
You're on. Okay. And you guys. Yalla.
Call me.
Love you guys. Guys, it's amazing to see you. And to see Alex wearing a yarmulke, it's just so heartwarming. Okay. All right. I don't even know how to go off. You guys are going to have to go off because I don't even know how to go off.
Guy sits right here.
Bye, guys.
All right. Let's out. Okay.
Same size. Number 6, the guy told me to pay.
Is that video?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ready, stop.
Okay. How do I do?
Bye.
Okay.
Yeah, AB.
Okay.
No
Yeah.
FaceTime.
Have a good one.
All right. Josh,
No, it's just us two.
you want to just do it here?
Yeah, why not?
I'll just grab my Mishnah. It's downstairs. I'll be right back.
Okay. I'll be right back too. A few minutes.
You still there? All right, cool.
So, hey, look here.
Hey, Rob.
We can't hear you, so don't try talking. AB. Okay. And good to see you.
Great to see you too, Rob.
I heard something that AB and Josh heard. What? I guess the headphone option is not the best thing. Okay, right now I'm on my phone, but hopefully I will be on a computer, and hopefully we will figure out a time that works for everybody. Hopefully. Okay. So now, not much point in talking. Is that you hear me okay, AB? Give me a thumbs. You hear me? Okay?
Not really. Not really. It's iffy. It's iffy, Rob.
Should I sit now? Is that work? All right, we're getting a headset, hopefully. I mean, if it could work, it's great.
Rob, right now it's not a good time for me.
I mean, I go to sleep anyway 2 in the morning. So usually I get home for like 5 hours of sleep, and then I head down at 7 in the morning. What? That's how it is. It's been like I'm used to it. Yeah, as long as okay, we're just wearing headphones, Amy.
Rav, I have to call. I have to call you back, Rav. Bye.
What?
Give me a second, Josh.
I don't know what you mean.
My other class with Rav Rosenblatt was now, so I just canceled that.
Oh. Okay. AB,
Yeah.
you need a few more minutes?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, and I'll come back.
Yeah.
Come on, AB.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Hey, oh yeah. But I don't know if you're allowed to. Oh, good stuff. Yes, please. Hey, you talking to setup? Can you tell us setup? I'm sorry, I didn't get to say bye. I was in a big rush. Hey. Oh yeah, what time? Yeah, what time? In my house. Ted. No, it's not at home, my house. I can buy it.
And it's a very tight you can give it us on some way on Twitter. Very good for me because I'm meeting somebody else.
Okay. And hopefully I think I could. Okay. That's, I don't know. It's 7 o'clock. Which time? American time? I think it's 1 o'clock for us. Yeah. You brought on this, yeah? You can just bring back like 2. Did you find any Friday ones? No, I mean the mini Shiur. All good. Thank you. Really appreciate it. How it's on that? Sorry, AB. Give me 2 minutes. Status tells me. I'm good on AB because. Hey, why didn't you come to Shiloni? Oh, yeah. So we're going to AB today. So I said when you get back, we'll either learn in person or we'll learn on FaceTime. Okay. So you got the folder? There's also another book. I don't need you to bring it back. I just need you to put it with the rest of my stuff in the storage room at the minute, Shiur. You're taking care of it. Yeah, I had a bunch of people like on top of it because such a rush. Like he was staying and then he's leaving, and someone else was staying and then leaving. Yeah. So the other book, I think you know what it is. It's the Lashon Kodesh book. The Hebrew order of Hebrew. You know? There's an orange, and that near where my folder was, there's an orange book. It says Lashon Kodesh. It has my name on it. I posted it inside. It's a real Yeshua. I don't know how you would get it to him. Unless he's there right now, you can give it to him. Yeah, it's not. Yeah. And if you can't. Hello. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? So if you can try to get it back to a bureau, you're sure if you can. If not, just put it in that spot with all the rest of my stuff. Please. Ravioli or sure, not ravioli or constantly. Okay. When'd you play? Wow, Eddie Big, Eddie Big. Okay. We had like 5 people on FaceTime. There's a few others are also in yeshiva and some on flights. Yeah, of course. Pray for us. No, everything, all the children stuff are closed, but it's normal. People are still out walking in the street and things. Not like insane. It's just everything. A lot of things are closed. But everything's fine now. Supermarkets are open and everything. Ryan might be on trying to do something in the basement. Yeah, I told him no probably because I don't think my mom wants me to be in the house. But yeah, what do you mean? I know spreading so much and greatness. Spreading a lot of greatness. Yeah. No, I don't know. I said maybe. I don't know. They say there's almost no, it's not really, once you go to someone's house really, there's no really minyanim. Alright. I have to go. We're going to go in Evie. See you. See you. Evie. Evie. Hey, Evie. You hear me?
Yeah.
How's my sound?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. How's my sound?
Solid.
It's like very good. You hear me clearly?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you very good too.
Good.
I just need to say I'm a Mickey and I can start.
Sure.
Sorry for taking so long. I had to sort a few things out.
It's okay.
How you doing? How long you been back?
Good. What?
How long have you been back?
I came back Thursday. I got back Friday morning. And Shabbos.
You came back Thursday. You got back Thursday night?
I got back Friday morning at 5 a.m.
Wow. Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
How was Shabbat?
Shabbos was good.
You were home the whole time?
Mm-hmm. No minion. So weird.
Yeah, really.
How about yours?
It was good. Home, a lot of family time.
It's true.
I'm on FaceTime. Oh, I have to bring it down. Thank you. Oh, okay. Second AB. I know I'm taking really long. I'm sorry.
Okay. By the way, I'm just gonna say it. It's a really cool tiger back there.
Thank you. My sister drew it.
Your sister drew that on the wall.
Yeah.
That's really
Right.
cool. I'm not gonna lie, that's really cool.
Open my windows, have some air in this room. I'm in the basement.
Ah.
They're quarantining me.
They've quarantined you?
No, but they don't. Because all my siblings and my parents live upstairs. And only my brother lives down here. I just put myself down here to be safe.
Ah.
Okay. Now, last thing. I'll be back in 1 minute.
Okay.
Hey, Avi, I'm here. I'm ready.
All right, we're all good now.
Yeah.
Great. All right.
I don't know. I wasn't here on Thursday. Can you tell me what he said?
All right. Thursday was very like emotional. Our entire year, we all went around and we all said like one thing, like not like we learned this year. All right. We all went around like it was very like emotional. We all spoke. Ariel spoke. Rav Ifra spoke. He spoke. Pretty much like the last year that we were all there for, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he said, "Make sure to just keep it up. We're gonna do Megillah, right? We're gonna keep it up. Make sure to come in on these videos. Very important to do stuff while you're in America, right? We're not stopping because we're all leaving. We're all going to continue."
Wow. So proud. I wish I could have been there.
Yeah.
Everyone was there?
Everyone was there but you and Yoni.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Right. It's nice. Let's do it.
What I don't know what are we learning? Perek Rishon? Is there only Perek Rishon?
All right. Let's do Perek Rishon. Let's do Beis Amud Aleph. Just the beginning of Beis Amud Aleph. Right here. Gemara.
We're not starting. Oh, the start. The word Megillah.
Right there. See?
Like the actual start. Yeah. Okay. Megillah. Nikret. Biyom. Biyom Bet. Biyom Gimel. Biyom Daled. B'tet Vav. Lo Pachot. Lo Yoter. So Megillah is read on 12th day. No, the 11th day. 12th day. Is that what it's saying?
The 11th, the 12th, the 13th, the 14th, and the 15th.
No less and no more.
Right. So those are all the days that you could read the Megillah on, right? We normally nowadays read it on the 14th or the 15th, depending on where we are. In yeshiva, we reread it on the 15th, but at home, they read it on the 14th.
House. In your house.
In our house. No, at that point, we can still go to Megillah reading.
It's still not our home. Israel's your home.
It's true, but we live here, so.
So it doesn't have to be your home. Just live somewhere.
It's true. It's true. Let's go back to Israel.
Man.
But even Rav Shiloni read it on the 15th, on the 14th.
Hey, but who reads it on the 11th and 12th and 13th?
So we're gonna talk about this.
Oh.
Right?
You guys learn this together? When did you learn this?
I learned this with Rav Ariel a week ago, or 2 weeks ago now. I finished the first Perek of Mishnah already.
Oh, good stuff. You had a Shiur?
Yeah. I posted a video of it. I think.
Yeah, I thought there's a lot of media going on, so I didn't watch it because
It's true.
it was after the flight, so I was flooded with like 1,000 messages.
It's true.
Yeah. Okay.
What are you doing about the Shana Olive chat? So many messages.
Yeah. I just hate it. Everyone feels the need to be a news reporter. I don't need to know every single case of corona in the world.
It's good to know though.
No, I know, but especially when people send things that they don't even know the source.
That's true.
Okay. So Megillah is read 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th day of Adar, right? It's talking about Adar.
Mm-hmm. Lo paras below a yoser, not before, not after.
Yeah. Okay. Are you using a Gemara?
I'm using a Mishnah. Rav Shiloni said it. Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, okay. Just want to make sure.
Don't worry.
Perkin, Mukafin, Choma, Nimot, Shiur, Binun, Kurim, Betetvav, Kifarim, Ba'ayarot, Gedolot, Kurim, Viudaled, Ela, Shak, Parim, Makpidim, Liom, Makinisa. Okay. So Karkin is land.
Walls.
Walled cities. Yeah, that was means. Karkin, Hamufakin are walled cities.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just write that on the side. Okay. Choma is what? Choma the wall?
Kuma, Kargan is a wall.
So it's a Choma.
Wait, what's your question?
What does Choma mean?
It might be in the time.
No, I learned a little bit about this. I think it just means walls or something. Whatever. So, Hakim Mukafin, Choma, Mimot Yeshua. Oh, maybe that was standing. Walls are standing in the days of Yeshua, Benun, Korin, Tetvav. They read on Tetvav. Kifarim, Arayot, Gedolot, Korim, Bidal. What are Kifarim are what? Big cities?
Yeah.
What are Arayot?
Copper and Gedolos. Big cities.
What are Kifarim? What are Kifarim?
So Kifarim are villages.
And Arayot, Gedolot are big cities?
Are large towns.
Okay. They read on Yudalid. Ela Shahakfarim Makbidim Leyom Kinisa.
Except, so Ella is except on except on days of the assembly. Days except on days where they would gather. Right?
Wait. Kanisa means entrance. No? A gathering?
So they would assemble. They would get together.
So rather, except in villages, in villages, makvidim. They're makvid.
The days that they would get together.
What do the words mean?
Okay. Uh, so Ha Knisa means day of assembly. Yom Ha Knisa.
Wait, from the line before, Ayarot Gdolot are large cities?
The the Ayaros Gedolos.
Yeah, they're large cities.
Yeah.
Okay. And so Ella Shakvarim Maktimim. Oh, it's not Makfir. Maktimim Yom HaKnisa. Okay, so except that the villages, what does Maktimim mean?
It says here bring forward.
Okay, bring forward on the day of assembling.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
So whenever they would get together, it's gonna explain itself later in a minute. Here, I know the next Mishnah.
In the next Mishnah it explains it.
Yeah.
But not later here. Not in this Mishnah.
So what you're seeing on your Gemara is the first two Mishnahs, right? So for me, this is Mishnah Aleph, and now we're gonna start Mishnah Bet. But for you, it's one Mishnah.
Oh, and it's explained in Mishnah Bet?
Yeah.
Oh. So we finished that was the whole Mishnah?
That was Mishnah 1.
And then the next Mishnah starts at Ketzad?
Yeah.
Wait, so let's just finish. Rather, except with the villages, what does Makti mean again?
Bring forward, like to read. Whenever they could get their Megillah read is when they would go and get it done.
Oh. I'm trying to translate this word, Makdimim.
Here, I'll read you exactly what it says.
Yeah.
Except that.
You don't have to wash it. Really?
Hi, Mrs. Aziz. How are you? Nice to meet you.
Even with all the coughing?
You're fine, Josh. Don't worry.
I'm convinced that I have corona, but my mom tells me I don't.
Don't get a fever, all right?
I'll try my best.
Except that villages may bring forward to the day of assembly. That's what that's what the literal translation is.
Except that villages may bring forward the Megillah reading.
Right, to the day of assembly.
Okay, yeah. Villages. So it just doesn't make. I get what it means now, but what is it saying?
So it says here, like in not plain text. So I know what it is. I'm supposed to read it to you. A day of assembly is either a Monday or a Thursday, where the village would assemble in the large towns.
Oh.
Right?
So Makdimim we could translate as
Forward.
as what?
To bring forward or to read.
Yeah, it's hard to put into words. I know, like the opening up.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I actually have an art scroll. Am I allowed to use that for Mishnah?
I don't know. You want to go for it. Poison.
You know how crazy it is? In my house, we have one art scroll Gemara, and it happens to be this.
Wow.
And we have 3 Gemaras. Like no one in my family knows Gemara. We have 3 Gemaras, like not art scrolls, just 3 Gemaras, and one of them are Megillah. How crazy! Right, let's see this. I'm about to commit murder. Here translates Makdimim as advance.
Advance. I guess that makes sense.
They can advance the date for Megillah to the day of assembly.
Right. Bring it closer, bring forward, or advance. Yeah, that makes sense. We're both right.
What does it mean that they could advance it to the day of assembly?
So
it wouldn't be on the 14th day?
It wouldn't be on the 14th day. It could be on the 13th, the 12th, the 11th.
No, but advanced, that means later.
No, it means bring it closer.
Oh. Yeah. What are we going to?
We're just gonna finish the next Mishnah.
We're not doing the Gemara?
I don't know the Gemara so well.
Okay. We could try it and see whatever we could do.
Okay.
What did you in class? What did he do? I missed the first 20 minutes of this year.
I also did. I came in right after you.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You're okay. Don't worry.
Every time I cough in my house, I look around like I'm guilty. Okay. So Yom Kenny says day of assembly.
Yeah.
Now let's just put this all together. Megillah nikrat b'yom aleph b'yudbet Gimel Yudalad B'Tetvav Lo Pachot Lo Yotzer. So Megillah can be read on the 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th days of Adar, no more, no less, and no more. So only these days. So Kirakin Hamufakin Choma Mimot Yoshua Binun Korim Tetvav. Cities that had walls up in the days of Yeshua.
Yeah.
What? That's what it means, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Cities that had walls up in the days of Yeshua, read on Tetvav. And Kifarim Ayarot Gedolot Korim V'Yudalid. Villages and large cities would read on Yudalid. Ela Shakfarim Makvidim Yom Kenisa. Except that villages were allowed to advance it so it could be on the day of gathering. Okay?
Yeah.
Is it? Why did it say Hakfarim instead of Ayarot Kedolot? What's the difference? Because it's harder for them to gather.
They're two different things, right? One's a village, which is like very, very, very small.
Yeah.
And one's a town where there are lots of people. And it'll classify what the difference is soon.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, Ketzad, how can this be?
Mm-hmm.
Chal Liot Yudaled B'Sheni. Kefarim Vayarot Gdolot Korim Bo Bayom. Mukafot Chomal Lemachar. Chal Liot B'Shlishi. O B'Rvi'i. Kefarim Makdimim B'Yom HaKenisa. Vayarot Gdolot Korim Bo Bayom. Mukafot Chomal Lemachar.
Okay. So,
I'm just reading till I see a period, then we can go back.
No. So there are 7 different stanzas in this Mishnah.
What do you mean?
This Mishnah breaks down into 7 different parts, one for each day.
Oh,
it goes
does?
from Monday to Tuesday to Wednesday to Thursday to Friday to Sabbath to Sunday. It goes into all 7. Right? It's a pretty long one.
Okay.
So I'll tell you when to stop, and then we'll dissect each one.
Okay.
Like that, it's gonna be way too much.
Okay. Ketzad, Chal Liot Yudaled B'Sheni. Kefarim Vayarot Gdolot Korim Bo Bayom. Mukafot Chomal Lemachar.
Yeah, done.
Stop.
Stop there. That's 1.
Okay. So, Ketzad, how can this be? Chal Liot Yudaled B'Sheni. What does Chal mean?
If the 14th falls out on a Monday, Yom Arba, 14th, on the second day, B'Sheni, on the
What does Chal Liot? It falls out to be?
No, so that's a large town, right?
Well, what does that mean? Chal Liot. Chal.
If the 14th day.
I think it's if it falls out, right?
Yeah. If the 14th day falls out,
If it falls out. If it falls out on the 14th day is a Monday. Kifrim Vayarot Gdolot Korim Bo Bayom. Then villages and large towns read it in the daytime. ומוקפות חומה למחר. And walled cities, read it the next day.
Yeah. So if it falls out on a Monday, then you would read it. Then villages and large towns read it on that day, on Monday, and walled cities read it on the next day.
Yeah.
That's how it should be.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Then Chaliot Shlishi or Revi'i, if it falls out on the third day, on Tuesday or Wednesday. Kefarim Makdimim Liyom Kinisa. Villages are able to advance it to the day of gathering. And Vayarot Gedolot Korim Bo Bayom. And large cities read it that day that it falls out. Umukafot Chomal Macha. And villages, walled cities, read it the next day.
Yeah. I have a question for you. What day would the villages be reading it on?
For which case?
This one that we just read.
That it falls out on Tuesday or Wednesday?
Yeah.
Let me see again. Oh, they would be reading it on Monday.
The day before.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Now this is like the next thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me put these into brackets to put separate each one. Makes it easier.
Mm-hmm.
1 second. Okay. Chaliot v'chamishi, if it falls out on Thursday. Kefarim v'ayarot gedolot korim bo bayom. Kefarim, villages and large cities read it that day. Mukafim chomal machar, walled cities read it the next day. Chaliot, ayin, what?
Chaliot le'erev Shabbos. It falls out before Shabbos on a Friday.
Let me write that. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Is there any Tosfot on this page?
I don't know.
Which one's Rashi? Which side?
You're asking the wrong person.
I don't get it. I don't get which one's Tosfot, which one's Rashi, if there even is.
I'm pretty sure right is Rashi, left is Tosfos.
Isn't Tosfot normally in a different format? Like it normally has headers.
I have no idea.
Yeah, you did. You knew that.
No, I don't, Josh.
Yes, you do, A.V. Okay. Chal liot b'erev Shabbat. It falls on Erev Shabbat. Erev Shabbat is just before Shabbat.
Right, which is on a Friday.
Wait, why is it Erev Shabbat? Doesn't Erev mean night? Oh no, that means afternoon.
It means before.
Erev. Why has this always been a problem for me? Erev means night, doesn't it?
No, Erev means before.
In what?
Erev Shabbos. before Shabbos. Erev Tov, and good afternoon.
Yeah. It doesn't mean good before. See what I'm saying? No, but I guess Erev Shabbat, before Shabbat, okay? Kifarim Akvidim Yom HaKnisa. Villages are allowed to have it earlier, so they have it on Thursday. Vayarot Gedolot Umukafot Choma Korim Bo Bayom. In large cities and walled cities, read it in the day. Chaliyot b'Shabbat. In the day. That's the end of that one. Hold on. Okay. Chaliyot b'Shabbat. It falls on Shabbat. Kifarim Vayarot Gedolot Makdimim Korim Lo Knisa. So villages and large cities, they advance the reading to the day of assembling, so Thursday.
Yeah.
Mukafot Choma Lamachar, and Mukafot, and villages. Walled cities read it the next day, so Sunday. Chaliyot Achar Shabbat. If it falls after Shabbat.
Sunday.
Oh, that's Sunday. Why don't they just say Yom Rishon?
Because you have to give kavod to Shabbos.
I think. So holy, Abi. Chaliyot Achar Shabbat. Kifarim Makdimim Liyot Knisa. Villages advance it to the day of gathering, so Thursday. Perek Gedolot Korim Bo Bayom, and large cities read it on that day, Sunday. Mukafot Choma Lamachar, and walled cities read it the next day. So now that we have all that, we're gonna have to analyze why each one is given what it's given.
Well, we saw in the first Mishnah that we could read it on the 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, right? Now this Mishnah is telling us how all those are possible.
Yeah, no, something you can do on your own. Just try to understand why each day, why it does different things for each day, like moves this one back and that one back. Some days are grouped together, some are not. Now we also have to understand what the difference halakhically is between a village and a large town. Is it gonna elaborate on that?
I'll just tell it to you because
I don't know. We'll figure it out later.
I don't know how much later. I don't know where it's placed in the Gemara.
Ah.
Give me this way. I don't remember where it says it, but it says it in one of the Mishnayos there in the first Perek that a small town, a small village, and a large town is differentiated by a minion of people being paid to sit and wait for a minion. Right, so they always have a minion. In a village, they don't have that because they're like a little bit of people. But in a large town, they always have a minion because 10 people are there waiting for it.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, look at the Gemara.
Let's do it. I have no idea what it is. I can't really help you. I'm not gonna lie.
No, we'll do it together. Where do we have to go to?
I don't know.
Okay. So we'll just read a little bit, see what we do. Ready?
Yeah.
Megillah nikret beiras minalan. What does minalan mean?
From where do we know?
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't that a different word?
What word would it be?
Maymar, right? No.
No.
What am I looking for? From where, you're, like the word I'm thinking, from where do we know this?
I'm pretty sure that's me Nolan.
It is? Let me just check the Frank. Oh yeah. From where is this? From where is it to us? How do we derive? What is our source?
From where do we know?
So let's see which translation works best here. From where do probably from where do we
From where do we know that it's red on the 11th?
yeah. We don't know it's on the 11th. Minalan, we know this from. Ki Vayinan, the Memar, the Kaman. What do you know what that means?
I have no idea.
It might mean, as will be explained later on. So this reader says after. Chachamim hekelu al hakefarim liyot makvidim liyom hakenisa. Chachamim, they're makel on they're lenient on the villages to be so that they could advance it to the day of gathering. This looks like it's quoting a Mishnah, I think. Let me see if I can see where it's quoting, because it's Hebrew. Hold on. I'm trying to find where this is on the side of the page. I think it's the top right. I don't know. Do you have it? Yeah, you probably have it in your Gemara. Top right. It says Gimel Lakaman Daf Daled. Daf Daled. Yud Tet. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Whatever. I think it's later in the Gemara. Okay, so Chachamim Ekelu al Kafarim Niyot Makdimim Niyot Akenisa. So Chachamim were Mekel is lenient, right?
Maybe.
Okay, so that's what I'm thinking. It means they were lenient on the villages so that they could read it on Day of Gathering. K'day shetzapku mayim umazon lachem shebat rakim. K'day means like in order to. Yes, shetzapku mayim umazon lachem shebat rakim. In order to, I'm not sure what shesapku means. Maybe so it would rain water on and blessing on them and their land. That is on their land. I don't know if that's the right translation. It's hard. Okay, just read on the next line. Ani hachi kamrinan. Anan hachi kamrinan. I don't know, this is something I look up with the Frank, but whatever, just keep going. Mikti kuhu anshe knesset gdola takninu ti samtaled anshe knesset gdola yudal v'tetvav takun atur rabbanan v'akri tekana detakinu anshe knesset gdola v'atnan and בית ד' יכול לבטל ביטוי בית ד' חברו גדול ממנו בחוכמה ובמניין אלא פשיטה כולו אנשי כנסת גדולה תקינו היכא רמיזה. Okay, so comes to the Gemara, we're probably just wait for Shiloni because I don't know if I'll be able to learn it alone without any sheet.
Hard.
Right. You want me to go over the Mishnah again?
You want to go over it again?
Yeah, you can go over it. Do it from the Gemara. Do it with the Gemara without the article Mishnah.
Fine. Let's do it. Megillah Nikros I know the English. The Yom Be'achad Yom B'shtayim.
You can just say Yud Aleph, Yud Bet, Yud Gimel.
Yeah, B'yet B'gimel B'dayet and Teslav. You could read it the Megillah on 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th. Lo et paros filiaser. Not before, not after.
What does that mean? Not before, after.
You could only read it on those days, not the 10th and not the 16th.
Yeah. Okay.
Kargan ham vikfin. I have my nikudos here.
Just try your best.
Just give me a minute. I'll go grab my Gemara.
Oh, you have it?
It's downstairs.
Okay. Maybe. Ah! That's only 1 second.
Sure.
On the floor. Okay. Ready? Continue from where we left off.
Yeah. I got mine back. Bam.
I got my decoration done too from you.
Okay. So Megillah Nikres Be Yid Aleph Be Yid Beis Be Yid Gimel Be Yid Yodalid Be Tesvav Lo Paras Velo Yotzer. You can read the Megillah on the 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, not before, not after. Ki Rakin Ha Mukavkafin Choma mi Mos Yoshua Ben Nun Ke Korin Betesvav. If you live in a walled city, you have in the times of Yoshua Ben Nun, you read it on Tesvav. Ki Farim Va Yaros Gedolos. If you're in a village or a large town, Korin B'Yadalid. You read on the 14th. Ella Shehakifar Farim Makdimin Leyom HaKnisa. Except if you could bring forth and gather, if you could read it on a day of the assembly, which is a Monday or a Thursday.
What?
Ella Shehakifar Farim Makdimin Liyom HaKnisa. Except if you can read it on the day of a assembly.
Who could read it?
In a village.
What are Hakfarim?
People in a village. Village.
Okay, you gotta say it.
I did. Ketzan, how so? Chol lihios yadalid bisheni. If the 14th falls out on a Monday, kifarim ya'aros gedolos korin bobayom. Villages and large towns read it on that day. Mukafos choma limacher, and people in walled cities read it on the next day. Chol lihios bishlishi o birvi'i. If the 14th falls out on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, kiparim makdimin yom haknisa. You read it on Monday, which is the day before. Va'ayaros gedolos korin bo bayom. If you're in a walled city, you read it on that day. No, I skipped some. I didn't. You read it on that day. If you're in a walled city, you read it on that day. On the next day. Okay. Chol lehios be kifarim va'ayaros. Wait, if it falls out on a Thursday, kifarim Va'ayaros gedolos korin bo bayom. If you're in a village or a large town, you read it on that day. Mokafos choma lemacher. If you're in a walled city, you read it on the next day. Chol lehios le'erev Shabbos. If the 14th falls out on erev Shabbos on a Friday, kifarim makdimin liyom hakanisa. Villages read it on Thursday, on the day before. Vayaraos gedolos u'mokafos choma korin bo bayom. Large towns and walled cities read it on that day. Chol lehios b'Shabbos. If the 14th falls out on Shabbos, kifarim va'ayaraos gedolos makdimin v'korin liyom ha-kanisa. Villages and large towns read it on the day of the assembly, which is on Thursday. U'makofos choma lemacher. And walled cities read it on the next day, which would be Sunday. Chol lehios be'achar Shabbos. If the 14th falls out after Shabbos on Sunday, kifarim makdimin liyom ha-kanisa. Villages will read it on day of the assembly, which was Thursday. Vayaros gedolos korin bo bayom. Large towns read it on that day. U'machafos lechom lemacher. And walled cities will read it on the next day, which is the 15th.
So, all right.
And that's it.
Yeah, so
Josh, I will see you later.
see you later.
Peace.